Happy May the 4th. It is May the 4th, Davin and Anna Show, live on Facebook, YouTube, all around the world, and into the palms of your hands with your smart devices. Thanks so much for watching.
With my hair tonight.
Yeah, you kind of got a whole Princess Leia thing going there.
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
And I got my little,
Your little what?
My little Star Wars Princess Leia white on.
Yeah.
Because it seems like everybody's wearing these coats now, these sweater long things now, like
The
Star Wars.
sweater long things?
You know, the long sweaters and gowns and and everybody's got those V shirts and
Right.
So Star Wars is here.
Right. No, I hear you. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Can't wait.
So we're going to get right into it tonight. We have a lot of show to cover tonight, and we're going to move kind of quickly tonight. So hopefully everybody can kind of keep up with us. First up, Brad and Angelina Jolie. Now, Brad is totally regretting everything that he's done. I didn't know that he was such a lush. I didn't know. You were saying last night, you were telling me that he was.
Last night, forget that. Remember when he married her? I'm like, he's going to ruin her. And you're like, ruin her. Everybody's saying she's a.
Yeah, everybody's saying she's going to ruin him because she's a homewrecker and everything.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
she's married to a man. First of all, she was married to a boy child. Then she got married to a guy who's afraid of old furniture. Yeah, remember that? He's afraid of old antiques. What's his face?
You talking about Billy Bob Thornton?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah. Well, which one was the man child?
The first guy she was married to.
That wasn't Billy Bob?
No.
Okay.
She was married before.
Yeah.
And then she got married to Lushy McLusherson over here.
Yeah, so Brad Pitt.
Mr. Cheater McDrunkerson.
I didn't know he was so heavy on the sauce, Brad Pitt, but apparently so. And he was saying the split was all self-inflicted, his own fault, and now he's sober and he sees his, the error of his ways. So do you take a guy back or not if he's getting clean and sober? How many? I mean, he's the father of your children, at least some of them. She adopted a lot of others. How many times do you give somebody a chance to, make good? I mean, is there any reconciliation?
I don't know. She's such a good person. I just really love her. I do. I really, really like her.
I do too, for all kinds of reasons.
Yeah, and so and then here's this thing where, he stood by her, but how much did he stand by her during this breast cancer thing and all during her cancer scare and all that?
Right.
Yep. I don't know because I'm not in their marriage, so I don't know.
Not so much.
But I do know that he's getting better and he's going to therapy, and I think he's a good guy. And what are you going to do? You make mistakes. So I hope he gets better and it's great. And maybe they can work it out. That would be so cool.
Maybe so. Okay, something really cool going on tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, May the 5th, and it's a big holiday up in Boston, of course.
Not really.
With all the.
It's a big holiday. You know why?
Why?
Drinking.
Yeah, everybody gets a drink. Everybody does the drink, get the drinky drink.
Everybody loves it, and everybody loves avocados. Who doesn't like a good guacamole?
Right?
Yes.
No doubt, man.
So it's not about, it's just celebrating the, fake holiday.
Right.
For us.
Yeah, pretty much. So here's what we're doing is we are going to be giving away some tickets to the Hard Rock Cafe.
Yes.
In Boston, right there at Faneuil Hall. It happens tomorrow. We have Max Clark who's going to be playing. He actually opens the show. It's a concert there at the Hard Rock Cafe. I'm very excited about this because we're going to have some great. A lot of great fun. We're going to do our show live from the Hard Rock Cafe as well.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I have I had to, last night, Dana's like all in a mood because I was talking about my friend Yolanda. I said something about preaching. He's like, don't be preachy. I said, you know what? I'm going to reword. I'm going to say empowerment, inspiration, and fun. That's
right.
Like what my friend brings to the table. And then I'm going to be there, of course, being what? The big loud speaker of Portuguese fun.
Right.
So come on down. It's going to be fun.
That's
all the bands are going to be playing, and Max is going to be playing.
Yeah, we had Max Clark on our show just a little while back, actually. It was like last week we had him on, as a matter of fact.
Such a good guy.
And he's really cool. And so I'm going to play a little bit of that show. I'm going to play one of his songs from last week's show. In case you don't know who Max Clark is, I mean, what we do on our show a lot of times is we let a lot of new artists sort of break ground on the internet on our show.
I forgot to tell you, I was in the car the other day and a song came on, and then I realized who I was looking for when we were going through. Max, your voice is so wonderful and rich. And you're like, you remind me of this. And I said, you remind me. He's like, and I'm like, God, his voice is just so great. You know what I heard the other day? The Wallflowers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does remind me of Max. So anyway, I'm going to play a little bit of Max Clark right now, and if you want to go to the Hard Rock and check him out in person and hang out with us as we do,
of course you do,
and do our show live, all you have to do is comment, and we're going to pick some people to go with us. I have several tickets to go to the Hard Rock Cafe in Boston. So it's going to be you and me. P. Goods is going to be there.
Fun, that's right.
Yeah, he's coming out. You got one of your friends going to come out as well.
She's coming up from Atlanta.
All the way from Atlanta.
Because she's got a women's conference in a couple of weeks.
So that's 4 of us. How many other tickets do we need? Are we good for us?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got about 5 other tickets I can give away.
How
so if you
cool
want to
is
go to
that?
the Hard Rock, message us on our wall, and we'll see if we can make that happen for you. If you're going to be able to actually make it, because supplies are limited. But you got to text, you got to like message us or call us or whatever. In the meantime, if you missed Max Clark last week on the show, here's a little piece of that show so you can get an idea of what you're in for at the Hard Rock in Boston tomorrow night. It's going to be a lot of fun. Check this out.
It's been a while since I played this song. So actually, yeah, since probably.
Are you going to screw it up?
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay, that's cool.
Maybe.
We won't know the difference.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
We don't know anything.
It's awesome. Hey, Lori, thanks for watching.
Love ya. Go for it.
All right.
It's a G. Feel the wind rush through your hair. I love that red dress you always wear. Dark brown eyes and lips that could kill. You're my breath of life as my heart stands still. Feel my love seep into your veins. The type of drug that will drive you insane. Taste my words on your flesh. My favorite ink, the mark of death. And I love you so. And I know you need your space to grow. And I love you so. And I can't take this. Feel my wrath crash into your teeth. You're one man's trash, but you're mine to keep. And hear my sorrow, have no doubt. Take my hand and we'll cop this out. And I love you so. And I know you need your space to grow. And I love you so. And I can't take this. Thank you.
That's all. So there's Max Clark. He's a lot of fun. He's a good kid, and looking forward to seeing him at the Hard Rock Cafe tomorrow night in Boston. We got your tickets up for grabs.
I wonder if his dad's going to be there, and then I'll be all like, yeah, how you doing?
I hope so. So Stephen Hill wrote in. Stephen wants to go to the show, so we're gonna hook up Stephen. Stephen, you can go with us. So that leaves us with like 3 or 4 tickets left. If we want to give some tickets away. Now, is Marie going to come? Is she coming? Did she confirm
She
or
didn't
not?
say nothing to me.
Okay, so she's not on the list then yet.
Tiskersons.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, on with more celebrity news and gossip and stuff for you. So Katy Perry has angered a lot of her fans via Twitter just recently.
Katie, come on now. She doesn't anger anybody.
No, she does. She's actually pissed off a lot of people lately.
All right, what'd she do?
You want to know what she did?
Who's she dating?
All
Who's
right.
she dating?
No. It has nothing to that. It has to do with this really insensitive Instagram post that she put up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So apparently, she was showing off her dress. It was in the New York Times at the Met Gala that she was
at. Oh, the Met Gala. Have you seen the dresses this year? Flipping real.
So anyway, this picture that she posted on Instagram, if you look over here on the monitor, you can see there's the picture of the dress, right?
Mm-hmm.
See any problem with that? About her Instagramming that photo?
Do I see any problem with her Instagramming that photo?
No, you probably don't. But if I zoom out and I show the entire Instagram photo, the thing that people are pissed off about is she's glorifying her dress. Meanwhile, there's a cop on fire on the picture above, and she puts that out on Instagram. Really,
wow.
Katie?
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
So of course she's got a lot of people pissed off at her.
What is wrong with these women? Mariah flipping out, and now this one's losing her. They just lose track of. I think they just get so hung up on paparazzi. Their whole image.
And everything.
Their whole image.
Well, the thing is, everybody Instagrams
just like,
Instagrams so many things out there
all
nowadays.
the time.
All the time.
She wasn't even thinking. She's probably on the phone with her. I know, Mom. I know. I'm just have to get to. Mom, I know. Click. Boom. Send. Oh no.
And did you hear? And did you hear?
You never know.
Right. Did you hear about Stephen Colbert? And there, a lot of people are asking him to be fired now for all the Trump comments that he made the other night. Did you hear about this?
You know what? I saw the headline.
Did you see the comment though? Did you hear what he said?
Did not hear the comment.
Okay, so
for real, didn't hear it.
So in case you missed it, because I sometimes go to sleep and I don't watch. I don't like. I mean, I love Colbert, but I didn't watch this one. But anyway, he goes on the monologue of the Late Show. He went on this rant against Trump.
Okay.
Saying you attract more skinheads than free Rogaine. He's like really going after against Trump. Now, that's not the worst of it. He says you have more people marching against you than cancer. And then he says, in fact, the only thing your mouth is good for is being Vladimir Putin's cock holster. Of course, they bleeped that part out. So he got all kinds of flack. And people
it's like he's got Tourette's. He does, right?
Right.
Isn't that French too? Colbert, Tourette's.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a new disease.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tourette's la Colbert.
I got a case of Colbert.
I've got my mouth is just Colbert. I just don't know what to do.
Oh, Steven says he's not a funny guy. He thinks he's trash. Okay, that's fine.
Well,
I don't care who you are, but when you call somebody's mouth a sea holster, that's a funny line.
I really don't know if we have to go that far. I
Come
really
on,
don't.
you think about all the burns and snaps you used to do against each other back in the day growing up.
Well, can I just, you know what?
Yeah.
This isn't against anybody. Seriously, I know it's his show. I know
okay,
it's his show.
let's talk about this. How far is it too far against the president? No matter what. Is that?
So, I think that's too far.
You think so?
Yeah, because you're catering to the whole country.
Calling your president's mouth up.
Listen to me. It's okay on Comedy Central, but when you're catering to your whole audience, you really should I don't know, whatever. He's got a job that pays him a lot of money. He's going to get fired for it. It's his fault if that's his deal with his boss or whatnot. I've been fired for nothing, so I don't know.
Right.
I mean,
so do you think he should be fired over that or not? I'm asking. What do you think?
My eyes.
Should Colbert get fired or not over the comments?
Freedom of he wants to say what he wants to say.
Yeah, but he's working for the network, so the
network's fault. A problem, not. You know what I'm saying? No, is it the network's problem or not?
Well, yeah, but then
he gets to say what he wants to say. It's his show.
Okay, so consider this: you got Trump calling all the networks and all this stuff fake news.
Right.
So does the network let it slide because it's their sort of passive way of firing back without the news actually calling him?
I'd like to see Mr. President be more respectful of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if the president was more respectful, perhaps not everybody would be so fired up to be so disrespectful so quickly and so.
Yeah, but you're not saying funny jokes. I mean, is there a funny joke you got in this for us?
Is there a funny joke?
I'm just messing with you.
No, there's no funny. Yeah, there's a big funny joke. It sits in the seat at the White House.
Gina,
what more do you freaking want? What bigger joke do you freaking want? Leave it alone.
Gina says freedom of speech.
Exactly, freedom of speech.
So that means the president goes both ways. The president can say what he wants also.
Well, yeah, the president can say, excuse me? The president he says everything he wants. The man does not hold back.
I think Trump's holding back.
I think he should start tweeting his poops.
Okay.
So everybody can see how big or small they are. I want to see how,
All right. So speaking about government, not just Trump. This isn't a political show
You know
necessarily.
what? No, it's not a political show, and I really don't want you to go that way.
Okay. So
Don't twitch your eyes at me.
only 20% of Americans trust the current government,
And you're twitting your eyes at me.
whether it's Republican or Democrat. Because think about how this election went down. Trump won because so many people distrusted Hillary. And now so many people distrust this administration. So they've done research on this. This is true. I'm not making this up. Only a little less than about 2 out of every 10 Americans actually trust our government.
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. 20% of the people. Let me draw a graphic for you here right now.
God, I know somebody.
In other words, the number of people that die on this roller coaster ride are the number of people that actually trust the government. Okay? So if you're on this coaster, a.k.a. our government, that's the number of people that still trust the government, even though they're falling to their deaths.
In Ohio.
Wherever that may be.
Because it
I don't know.
probably is. Aren't they mostly there?
Yeah, well, there are a lot of roller coasters up there in Sandusky.
No, every time I watch that thing on TV, the best
yeah.
roller coaster in Ohio. It's like 5 of them in Ohio.
Yeah, they don't go to Ohio for the Browns, I tell you that.
Yeah, and they're not very little people there, so that's why those things are flying.
So it
off
made
the
me
big
think
tower.
of things that people trust more than the government. And I've got a list of things that people actually currently trust more than the government.
Go for it. I'm ready.
Okay, more people would rather buy a car from this guy than trust the government.
Oh, he looks nice.
Oh, sure. And those cars are fantastic. More people would walk on a cracked ice on a pond, on thin ice, than trust the
Oh, is that
government.
what that is? I thought it was some kind of pagan symbol of like.
It looks like hockey players carved a pagan star into the ice there,
yeah.
don't they?
Well, yeah, maybe perhaps.
More people would rather trust a drunk tattoo artist
Oh God.
than our current government situation.
Well, look at him. Well, I don't know. It looks pretty darn nice. He looks like he's friendly enough.
More people would rather trust this person as a babysitter.
I did.
More people would rather take their chances petting this dog than trust the current government. He looks friendly enough.
Okay, you know what? I don't even have a joke. I don't know.
Just because your friend goes, oh, no, he's nice. It's fine. He'll be fine. Just go to...
TSA agent, Newark.
More people would rather trust a fart in any situation than our current government. You know, sometimes this happens. You get the shardy pants there.
Oh, geez. You know, maybe
Just
you went to
saying.
a movie theater. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes there's leftovers.
Yeah, it could have happened.
It could have.
I
Well, it
don't
could
know.
have.
Yeah,
You know.
it could have. It's possible. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thing is, he's blind in one eye. He's probably a nice dog. He's smiling. That's his smile.
This
that
is a
dog.
Vitamin Cottage like mascot,
Yes.
right? Is what I'm thinking. Or dog, the Vitamin Dog
Oh
Cottage.
my gosh. So
Vitamin.
Rihanna has a new boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dating this Olympic fencer.
A fencer? Guy with a sword.
Yeah.
She's dating a guy. Oh, Lord.
Go ahead, make your sword jokes now.
Just don't even know anymore what to say with her. What? Okay, so tell me about this guy. He's an Olympic.
He's a bronze medalist in the Olympics. And
Bronze.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
So she's dating this guy now.
Okay, well, at least he's got something going on, you know. Let's give it some, let's hope.
I'm surprised you didn't make any sword jokes. He knows how to handle his sword, polish the sword. Come on. I'm lobbing the easy jokes here at you.
I
No,
can't.
you got no swordsman jokes?
No, I'm looking at his face, and I don't think he can.
His name is Miles Chamley Watson.
Oh, get it over with. It's going to be over soon. Sword guy? No.
In the throes of passion. Oh, Miles.
No, I think he's probably very, and he just doesn't look like, he doesn't, no, this won't last.
It's not gonna work out?
I'm going to give it, I'll give it 6 months. I'll give it 6 months, but I
Yeah.
don't believe that's going to be the case with this one.
Okay.
I believe this is one of those, wow, here today, gone tomorrow, Taylor Swift's.
Yeah. What is Rihanna? I mean, she has a hard time keeping men also.
Well, maybe they're the ones who have a problem. Look at him, swordsy, McSwordserson. Look at him with the pink jacket and whatnot. I think he's just a showman. He just thinks he's all that.
You
and
think
now
he's just
got
doing that?
her.
Okay.
Yeah. Where'd you say he was from?
I did not say where he's from.
She's from Barbados.
Yeah, he's just an Olympic fencer, is what I know
But
about it.
he's a French name, right?
Well, Miles Chamley Watson sounds pretty English.
Oh, that's Englishy.
Yeah, but he's currently the face of a Nike campaign with FKA Twigs.
I'll get back to you about that.
So there's that.
FK Twigs.
Yeah, don't ask.
All right.
Okay, so because I'm not cool enough to know all the Nike
I was
campaigns.
listening to 2 Chainz yesterday, so.
I'm sorry. I should know
that.
better than that. But yeah, so anyway, if you guys want to go to the Hard Rock Boston with us, let us know. Comment on our wall.
Shit, David, I got to
Let
look
us
up
know
this
things.
Twigs person. You know I got to be on top of everything.
FKA Twigs.
FKA.
Yeah, you can look him up.
FKA. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I joined one of our friends. Ugh, I'm silly. What can I say? I don't have much time.
I'm crazy.
But I like things that have like animals to do with stuff. And
Right.
so my friend Shannon down in Tucson, who used to work with me, she loves her dogs, and she joined this app where it's Pet Parade,
Yeah.
and so you have to like play a game.
Right.
And Izzy's like, "Mom, I can't believe you're doing that." So you're like, "Oh, ugly dog. Oh, nice dog." So you like combat dogs against each other or cats against each other
On this game?
Yeah, you're like, "Oh, I like that one. I don't like that one," and then you get points.
Based upon if you like the dogs or not,
Yeah,
or
if they're
people
cute.
rate your dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
so my
okay.
cat already won, like Bob's already won like all this stuff. So I keep
Really?
all these points, and so
Yeah.
so I'm playing this little game, right? And Izzy's just like, "Oh, I don't approve." That's you're just like that.
So let's play a game right now. So you guys watching on a scale from 1 to 10, rate this dog. Tell me what you rate this dog at. On a scale from 1 to 10, whether you love him or hate him, based at 10 being the best.
I love his face, but his tongue, I swear to God, is scaring the crap out of me. That's just it. It's photoshopped. It's got to be. Or is his tongue really, really like that? Because it looks sort of like an elm tree there.
No, that's a real dog tongue. What are you talking
really
about?
real?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, he's probably a darling, sweet thing.
I'm sure he is.
He probably is. He looks so scary. It's always that way.
Right, exactly.
It's always the cute little sweet ones you put your hand in, they bite your whole hand off.
But we trust that dog more than the government.
I would.
Petting that dog.
I would, because I can lovingly bring that dog back to rehabilitation.
Right. Okay.
I think. Or get that guy Cesar to work on him.
So something less popular than the government is airlines these days. We kind of touched on this last night, but American Airlines, this is true, they're taking away 2 inches of leg room on their planes starting as soon as they can. So they can make room for 10 more seats on the planes with only one aisle.
10 more. I'm never flying again.
Now, I've had a problem with American Airlines. I've never had a good
No.
experience with American Airlines.
have not.
They've never thrown me off the plane or been overly rude to me, but every time I get to the ticket counter, it's like a roulette game. Like, do I really have a seat or not? Even though I show up with the boarding pass and everything, I always check in and they're always like, okay, sir, we're going to see if we can find a seat for you. I'm like, well, you damn well better. You took my $300.
And then last time it was like, "I'm sorry, ma'am. Our overhead compartment bags are supposed to be smaller than what you have. We changed them last month. I'm so sorry. Please let me." I'm like, "No, you can't check that. We're going to have to, ma'am." I'm like, "No. Yes, let me just." And they don't even listen to you. They just robotically take your bag away.
Just move along. Yeah, it's crazy.
And he's like, "Oh, that's it. That's it."
So,
He was so angry.
So Delta has another rough spot for them as well. Turns out that there's cell phone footage of a Delta flight, an agent slapping the cell phone out of a 12-year-old's hand whenever they were arguing. She was trying to explain what's going on with the flights and all that. Here, check out the video really quick.
Put the phone down and don't videotape.
Don't grab his stuff.
Don't
Why are you grabbing his stuff?
Because even if the videotaping,
It's not illegal. It's not illegal.
Yes. So anyway, she totally just slaps the phone out of his hand and she's like, "Don't record me," and she's being some bitchy agent there for Delta. You know what? The one good thing that's happened about this is cops everywhere are so happy it's not them on the other end of the cell phone.
well,
for a
you saw
change.
the other story, right? The guy who slapped the woman.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, they got into an altercation. Oh, he yelled at her. That's what it was. He yelled. You didn't see that one? You have to look that one up.
Oh,
There's
wait. Was it the
another
dude
one.
down in Dallas that was yelling at
And
people?
the man stood up and he's like, "Don't speak to her that way." And he's like, "Sir, sit down."
On the plane?
This doughboy looking guy, he's like, "Sit down."
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "No." And his wife's like, "Sit down, please, just sit down." She's all worried. She's like, "Don't get into it." And her husband's like, "No." And he goes up to her and he's like, "You wouldn't speak to me that way, would you?" And the guy's like, "Sir."
You know, we should get some flight attendants on the show and talk to them about some
They're
of this
not
stuff.
attendants.
What are they then? Stewardesses? I thought you say flight attendants now.
I thought there was another word now.
You were automatically offended for a current term. It was, we used to call them
I'm saying
stewardesses.
someone said something to me. Like she
You
was
can't say
like,
flight
"I'm an
attendant?"
I thought she said she was something else. What is the new friggin' term?
Who, are you asking somebody?
No, I'm writing it.
Oh, okay. For flight attendant.
Term.
I don't think there is.
She said it.
Sky cops?
Yeah, no kidding. Right.
I don't know.
See you next Tuesday.
The bouncer?
What is the next terms for?
Oh, yeah, and Lucy's chiming in. She says, how about the family that they kicked off the plane because they wanted to use all the seats that they paid for?
What?
Oh, yeah, that's another thing that just happened. Actually, I saw that on, I think it was on one of the Facebook feeds or whatever.
Air hostess.
Air hostess.
That's what she said.
Oh, for God's
She
sake.
goes, "No," because I said, "Could I please do this?" She's like, I asked her for something. She goes, "I'm going to go get the other air hostess. She will be right with you."
By the way, if you want to call in and chime in on this and tell us about your flight experiences, we'll talk about this for a minute. We got the phones open.
Yeah, air hostess.
Like Lucy or Gina, either one of you want to call in. Air hostess. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, there was this family where they asked them to give up one of their seats, and they had like a family of 4, and they asked them to give up their seats, and people were like, no, we're not giving up our seats. Our whole family's here. We can't give up a seat. They were like trying to yank. I don't know if they were going to try to. They were trying to yank one of the kids off or whatever?
Well, they did
I
that
forget what it was.
to the doctor. That doctor dude. That his wife was on the flight. Remember?
Oh, the one they beat up, the one they knocked out.
Yes.
He got like undisclosed amount of money, like millions of dollars. By the way,
Undisclosed.
no, that was part of the term agreement. Is they gave him like millions of dollars, but they can't disclose the amount of money. But they expected, according to a CNN analyst, they said it's in the millions. I would take millions if you knocked me cold out on a plane. If you want to pay me millions, fine. Go ahead, rock my jaw, whatever.
Go for it, air hostess.
I'm serious. Yeah, air hostess.
Kick the crap out of me.
No, it wasn't the air hostess. It was the cops.
You know who the
there.
air hostess is?
What?
She's the one that she's the air hose. She comes over and she's like, and you say, "Can I have a ginger ale?" And she goes, "I'm the air hostess." She's the one that goes and gets the pillow and the blanket,
Right.
and tells you it's going to be okay when it's
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
when you're like this, and you know.
Yeah, that family that was the baby they were asking to give up the flight, the plane for, or the seat for. Yeah, they wanted the baby to go on the lap instead of the car seat and the seat that they paid for. Could you just put the baby in your lap and not in the car seat that you paid for that seat? And the family didn't want to get off, so they threw the whole family off the plane. True story. It's amazing. Wait till Uber comes out with long distance flying cars. They're gonna be fuck the airplanes. We're gonna take our own flying cars. Seriously, imagine if you had a family flying car. You would never have to fly on these bastards again. You just be like, all right, we're out of here. You know,
Daughter Judy. Da, 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 da,
Right?
Da, 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 da.
just Jetsons that all over the place.
His boy Elroy.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It
I
would be.
can't wait, and it's coming. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
Because come on, you
Right.
know it's coming. These
Right.
things are just gonna. Everything is so fast and so furious these days. All these things are coming that we didn't expect, and it's not going to be the what we expect. It's going to be something different because we expected it to be already so different by now.
Right.
But you know what it is? Our technology's out of control. So we're going in a direction where it's like when we watched the movies, we thought everything was going to catch up. Like our technology would be out of control.
Totally. Yeah.
We'd all be dressing,
Right.
like you tonight, silver on silver.
I like this shirt. I dressed up today and I thought, you know what? I'll just go with the tie today.
Yeah, okay. What I'm about to say, whatever, haters. I love SpongeBob. So this is a SpongeBob reference, okay? Whatever.
Okay.
But the episode where everything's chrome in the future,
Right.
and I just
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
thinking everything's chrome
Right.
in the future. Everything's silver and white. Everything's glass, So anyway. Well, thank you, Davin, for bringing me down about
Did I bring you
flying
down?
in a plane.
Okay, so Anna likes to be cheap when we go out and do stuff. You like to save money however you can.
Frugal.
What links do you go to be cheap when we're eating at a restaurant? Because I've got something really good. Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he actually I'm gonna let the video
Thunder.
do.
What? Okay. Yeah.
He was out eating with his girl,
Okay.
and I'm gonna let the video do the talking here. Let me see if I can find this really
Ooh,
quick.
I
for you
like
guys.
cheap. Let's see.
Yeah. This will be good. You might like this one a lot. Hang
Okay.
on. All right, here we go.
This is what happens when you come to a restaurant, you try to get a free dessert, you lie, tell them it's your wife's birthday. Woo! Happy birthday, sugar. We got free dessert, baby. Yeah. Are you tired?
So he lied to say it was her birthday to get the free cake. Look at the look on her face, huh?
She liked it. She's embarrassed as all
The,
hell.
the
but
man's
she's
a
like,
millionaire and he's lying to get free birthday cake at the
that's
restaurant.
really, really funny and not. It is. I mean, he can afford it, but so can they. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
He's a ball player. And it probably wasn't town, right?
Yeah, it was downtown, Oklahoma City.
I
somewhere,
would have
I'm sure.
gave it to him anyway.
Yeah, I know, right? You're Westbrook, for God's sakes.
They probably knew.
Yeah. I don't know.
It doesn't
maybe
matter.
not.
But seriously, you probably said that. And she's like, come on now. Don't be recording that. You don't need to do that.
Right?
Great dessert.
Yeah.
That
no
looked
doubt.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool stuff.
Remember the dessert we had at the Skirvin? Oh my God, that was so good. Remember the hotel?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was really delicious.
I remember how yummy that
cool.
was. Nobody here watching knows the
If
Skirvin.
you're
I
ever
think.
in Oklahoma City, go to the Skirvin Hotel downtown. It's supposed to be haunted. We don't know. We didn't see anything. But it's really awesome, and they have like the best food. Yum, yum.
So there's a new sports bra on the market. Tell me if you like this idea. I know I'm shifting gears here.
Hold
really
on.
quick.
Wah, wah, wah.
What, you don't like sports bras?
No, I just know with you, it's going to be something tacky, strange, or I don't know.
She knows me too well.
Yes, well.
Okay, so this new sports bra on the market, it focuses on high-strung women and to help them maintain like a yoga-type calm. And I know you're very into holistic things and yoga and things that calm you and, help keep you, like calm.
My chi.
It's basically, yeah, exactly. So anyway, this sports bra.
Thanks how you help by bringing really awful stories to the news. So
Tell me how this would work for you. And ladies, if you're watching the
All
show,
right, tell me.
to this sports bra, it's equipped with a fitness tracker, and it uses sensors to keep tabs on your inner well-being by recording your breathing, your heart rate, and your posture. Okay?
Okay.
Then there's sensors that are designed to tackle stress by sending gentle vibrations if the woman is getting stressed out.
How do you know I'm getting stressed out?
Because it monitors your heart rate and all that stuff. So anyway, whenever you start getting stressed out,
Wait
the
a
thing
minute,
starts
no.
vibrating and telling you, hey,
No.
you're stressed out.
Why is it vibrating me?
It's supposed to be gentle to sort of soothe you into relaxing.
My heart
whatever.
rate goes up. It starts to. What if I'm just looking at magazines of like race cars and pretty houses?
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't look at anything else, of course.
So you don't like the sports bra? The
No,
vibrating
I don't
sports
want no
bra?
vibrating thing on me. No, that's just irritating.
I think about you getting all worked up and all of a sudden your bra starts going like a
Exactly,
cell
if you're
phone pager.
Portuguese,
beeper
that
or
thing's just
something.
going to take off and burn me. I have like burn nipples or something like that from that.
Burn nipples.
No, Latinas shouldn't wear stuff like that either. Oh, my bra! It's
There
just
you
like,
go.
No, I don't think so. Be bad. Like someone like Sofia Vergara or whatever.
Yeah, right?
She'd be like, I don't
Watch her
think
going-
it's a go. Out of control. No,
Not so much?
we'll keep the girls the way they are.
Okay.
When they get excited, they get
Yeah.
excited when I
Yeah.
run. So
Right.
it's-
Right.
I don't want any black eyes.
So Tony Romo, remember he was going to be from the Cowboys, so he's going to get into the broadcaster booth. He's actually been trying to qualify for the U.S. Open.
Oh, God, Tony.
So now he's going to get into golf, and he's going to find a way to hurt himself. I know it.
Really? This is his latest thing? Maybe he's great at it.
He's pretty good at golf, actually. He
Maybe this is his thing.
of the 9,500 people that signed up to qualify for the U.S. Open, he got through like the first or second round, and then if he advances, his next step is qualifying in June 5th to get into the Open there in Wisconsin. So he's made it through some qualifying rounds. He hasn't hurt his ovaries yet, so we'll see if he can continue on this rigor. Tiger Woods, he messed up his back. You think Tony Romo's going to do any better?
Well, I don't know. Is it women's or men's?
He's going to have to tee off from the white tee, from the red tees.
Well, I mean, you just brought something up, so I was just wondering. I don't know. I think you should give him a chance. Gosh, everybody just puts this guy down consistently, especially my cousin
Yes.
Brian. I see what you're doing. I mean, every chance he gets, there's like a Romo thing.
Right.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah. So, so something crazy happened in Flint, Michigan.
Oh, say it ain't so. Someone drank water.
Okay, so you live in Flint. Your life sucks
You had a
already.
baby. It has 3 heads. I don't know. What now?
There was a funeral home mix-up in Flint, Michigan.
God's sakes.
Yeah. This guy was burying his mother, and when we looked into the casket, there was a stranger in there dressed in someone else's clothing.
Best part was it was Eminem. Oh,
What?
it was in Michigan.
Oh, right.
What? Never mind. I don't know. It was a bad joke. It's the only thing I could come up with. That's okay. Steer me down.
So anyway, as all the mourners and everybody show up to pay their respects, they're shocked to find this stranger in the casket, and they go to the funeral home. They're like, "Hey, we got the wrong body in here," and so they don't even apologize for it. They basically says, "No, we don't. You guys are out of your minds." So they disputed the family that it wasn't a stranger in the casket. And then they went on to say
They
that
disputed.
yeah.
Who disputes a body?
yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah. Who
I know.
disputes a body?
I don't know, but they alerted the employees, and they basically said, no, it's no, we don't have the right. And anyway, they said it was just a mix up, and nobody ever apologized or anything. So then they had to wheel another person in to do the old casket swapperoo, I guess. I mean, what happens? Let's say in the funeral they bring the wrong body in, but they're in the casket that you paid for. Do you wait and make them swap the bodies into the proper casket, or do you go with the casket of whatever somebody's in for the sake of
You better
dignity?
take whoever out of my. No, I paid money for that.
Whoops, sorry, we'll be right back. Okay, we're right back. Just a minute.
I paid for mahogany. Damn it! My mother's not going to the afterlife in oak. Forget about it.
But what if you had like a casket upgrade?
Casket
Like
upgrade?
you went for the cheap pine and somebody wheels out, the mahogany or the walnut or
Ooh,
whatever.
I didn't know you had a Batman one.
Right?
That's lovely. Was that from Returns or? It's beautiful.
I know, right?
No,
That's crazy.
That's really kind of sad. But you know what? I don't know. It depends on how much you love the person that died.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd look at it
Suppose
right
so.
it that way. I'd be like, oh, all right. Like, they wouldn't have cared. What if you didn't like your husband and he's the one who's dead? You're like,
Whatever.
whatever.
He's in a
You know
box.
what? Just whatever goes with it. You know what I mean? Do we have to make an exchange?
Or what if nobody cared about the person and they wind up putting the wrong body in the wrong grave? Like they go that far along and they drop,
Does it matter at that
wrong.
point?
I don't know. I mean, no. I mean,
In the afterlife, they meet each other. You're in my grave. Really? Really? This is what we're talking about? Yeah, this is what we're talking about. We're in heaven. I don't give a shit. You're in my grave. I bought that like in 1952 with my wife. I mean, don't you even care?
right?
Dude, get a harp. No! That would be the Portuguese guy. Be like, I paid for that. It would be terrible. It would be awful. It'd be horrible. I know my people. Even
Yeah.
up there, they'd be like,
They'd be fighting with people up in the afterlife.
My grave, bigger than your grave. No, that couldn't happen. I would be like, no, sir, please take my family's body out of there and put them in the other casket. Because if they go to heaven, I'll never get any rest. I didn't get it here. I want it there.
They'll be complaining all through the afterlife. It'll suck.
Oh, God. I'll be like, you know what? What can I do to go to the hot place?
Yeah, right.
Can I take the escalator? Can I just hop on? Just get down. Whatever. All right.
So anyway,
go ahead.
Yeah, no. So that's what I got. That's the stories for tonight.
Did you know that a deadhead is actually a word for someone on an airplane?
Really?
Okay,
Why is that?
You know when you asked me,
How is that possible?
When I said a hostess,
Yeah.
I said I don't know what she called herself. And
Right.
Okay, check it out. Refers to crew members, including flight attendants and pilots, who are being repositioned as part of their assigned trip. That is, if they're flying as passengers, they're called a deadhead.
Oh, that's comforting.
I'm not going to help
How'd you find that all of a sudden?
I'm like that. You know what I'm saying?
She just like finds the weirdest crap, like while we're in the middle of the show.
And a deadhead flight. Do you know what that means?
Oh, please.
It
tell
could
me.
be. It's a multiple meaning, of course. Multiple meaning. It's airlines. You have a seat. You don't have a seat. What? Huh? Multiple meaning. The term deadhead means riding as a passenger at a location where you will then work the next flight. So it's
Okay.
all about crew members and stuff.
Yeah.
Imagine that,
Imagine it.
jerks. I'm not going to help you.
I've known a lot of
Not
deadheads on the
working.
airplane, actually.
Right. I'm one,
see
but
that.
I don't like to be called.
No,
that.
I'm not talking about people like you. I'm talking about people that have no
Yeah.
brain.
No. So next time you're with the hostess,
Right?
refer to her as hostess.
The hostess.
She gives you a pillow. Say thank you,
Right.
hostess. Not airline. What did you call them?
Flight attendant. Flight attendant.
So passe.
You're attending to me in my flight.
So incredibly passe. So, all right, there you go. I taught you something tonight.
There you go. Hey, don't forget, tomorrow night we're going to be at the Hard Rock in Boston. We're going to be live out there, so come join us out there. If you want some free tickets to that show, it's a concert. Max Clark is going to be playing, a bunch of other artists as well, but Max opens at 8 o'clock.
And if you're working right now and then you watch it like some of my friends do later on, go ahead and write below. We'll get to you.
Yeah, we have still a handful of tickets to offer up. Steven, we're going to take care of Stephen Hill. He's going to be able to get in. Our friend P. Goods is going to be with us. We'll be doing the show live out
and
there.
girlfriends.
Steven's single and he's from the Brockton. What is it? Bridgewater area.
Bridgewater.
Not Brockton.
That's right.
Less meth.
So anyway, I'm looking forward to meeting Steven. I think that'll be cool.
I am. This is going to be exciting.
Yeah,
P. Goods and Steven, we can embarrass them both. I can't wait.
It'll be a lot of fun. We'll make it nice and uncomfortable for them.
Low cut shirt.
And for everybody watching.
I mean-
are you going with a low cut?
No.
Okay. All right, then. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment on the show, even if you hate it, whatever. Share. I don't really care. And, tell some friends about it because we get to do some cool stuff. We have more people participating.
Awesome.
So,
Have
all right,
a
guys.
great night. We'll see you tomorrow. And come on out. Come out to the Hard Rock. It's going to be a lot of fun.